Welcome to another episode of At the Closing Table. I'm here with Kaylin and Harrison, and I want to hear from you guys your version of how this deal unfolded. You want to start?
Sure. I think the deal went very smoothly. First time buying a home, so I know nothing about it, and you guided us through the process very nicely, and couldn't have asked for better help here today.
The whole process was fantastic. From being referred to you through the home search process was smooth, easy. You guided us through every piece of it, which was awesome. And then when we finally found the right place, you handled everything there expertly. We were super thrilled about it, and we're excited to be wrapping up today and move in.
Awesome. So let's go all the way back to your first love, Brewster.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the spring market of 2024. And I told you guys from the get-go, like we're time frame of this market right now, we're heading into some competition. And I try to get you guys to go out every single weekend because I really don't want to get into the deep end. So we're seeing a lot of places right away. You like this place. We put an offer in. List price was $800K. We put an offer at $865. Do you know how much it closed for?
Yep. A lot more.
$967.
Yeah.
So like we thought we were like going pretty high,
Yeah.
and it went 100K, 102K over that. So that's spring market.
Yeah.
And I think there was like, how many offers were there?
I think you said like 30 or something.
It was
pretty
insane.
high.
Yeah.
So we have to focus, right? Because we can't go compete with these people, right? This is your first purchase. I know, Harrison, you're a big numbers guy, right? We're trying to find a deal here.
Yeah.
So we continue our search through the weekends, and we stumble across this place, newer construction. It's like newly remodeled, condo-wise, 2-family, top unit, not the white cabinets that you were looking for, but compromise here,
Yep.
right?
Still a nice kitchen.
We saw value,
Yeah.
and we rushed to get in there, get an offer in on a Sunday, and we pressed them to get us a response because there was no offer deadline.
Yeah.
To get us a response that same night, and that was huge. So when there's no other offers, things completely change, right?
Yeah.
We're able to get you an inspection, even though it's like newly updated,
Yeah.
unnecessary, but I still want you guys to have it, to have that walkthrough. We got you guys a blue tape walkthrough, which is normally reserved for like brand new construction, but they said yes, so I'm gonna ask for it. We got them to do a bunch of updates, like little tiny projects from the inspection, which normally I don't think I could even negotiate. They're kind of silly, but they went along with it. So I'm like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Got you an appraisal contingency, which ultimately turned out to be totally unnecessary because it appraised 20K over.
Yeah.
So you guys walk into $20,000 tomorrow, which is fantastic. Congratulations. So overall, great deal, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Great.
So let's talk about Adam Wright over at RJ Home Inspections. How was he in this process?
Fantastic. You did a really good job walking us through everything, letting us know what needed some work, what didn't. Definitely trusted him, his opinion on everything.
Yeah, as you said, first-time home buyers too. So we've lived in apartments our whole life. We didn't have to figure out where HVAC systems were and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very helpful too, having him go through and really walk through the details on that.
And a huge component to this was also Matt Tran from Total Mortgage. When we submitted the offer, we were super quick about getting everything in, responding to all her requests, and getting Matt to call them instead of waiting for her to call us. And the word she kept using, this the list agent, how efficient we were, which is like my favorite word of all time. So I actually have that in writing. Like, you guys are so efficient. And she was like, I told the seller that usually the first deal that comes in are the most convicted, are the most serious. And like, I see that you guys are a solid team. So that played a huge factor in getting this offer accepted instead of pushing it to like a bidding war where offers due on Tuesday, the typical stuff. So I think we kind of stole one here.
Yeah.
But how was Matt in this process?
Matt was incredible. I mean, Matt was kind of the genesis of this whole thing as well. He referred me to the team, and yeah, he was incredible as well. Once we started to get the order in, I remember the listing agent saying how much she liked his conviction in the deal too, and I think helped get everything through, and yeah, couldn't be more happy.
Awesome. And then the attorney in this process, DR Law, how were they in this process?
Fantastic. Very efficient. Couldn't ask for more. Everybody's been great.
Really on top of everything. Help kind of walk through the details of things without necessarily having to overcomplicate it.
And then very lastly, how was me in this process? Why would you recommend me?
You were perfect. I've been talking to a few friends who've purchased homes lately, and they are not going through such an efficient process. You've been on top of it from the very get-go. And clearly, we don't know what we're doing when it comes to buying our first home, but you've made everything very smooth, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Could not be happier with it. I think as you described through the process, you really showed your stuff in getting the offer accepted and getting us the equity up front, getting all those contingencies. We were super, super impressed with that. Even walking through the homes, pointing out details through all of the homes were very helpful, really turning us into smarter buyers and smarter, homeowners in the future as well, but just understanding what's important in the home, what to look for, and again, fantastic. So could not be happier.
I think there would have been a good chance we would have lost this home if it wasn't for you. If we didn't put an offer in that weekend, it was top of our price range. There's a good chance we wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for everything you did. So
Definitely.
we appreciate it.
Well, congratulations.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you very much.